Why is tongue blocking beneficial? Not superior in my own understanding or in my own proclamation. I'm not saying tongue blocking is more superior, because I am not more superior. If it was more superior and I could prove it, then I would be able to say it's more superior. But I cannot. So therefore, I'm just saying the benefits of tongue blocking, right? For a start, I'm covering four notes all in one go. That's a pucker. You're puckering a chord. But when I apply my tongue to holes 1, 2, and 3, I then play hole 4. Actually, that was hole 3. Yeah, so I was blocking hole 1 and 2 and playing hole 3. So initially I was puckering hole 1, 2, and 3. That's 3, yeah? If I turn my tongue the other side, still using the chord, put my tongue over 3 and 4, I will play hole 1. See, so what I'm proving there is by tongue blocking, in effect that's called tongue switching, I am ready in that posture. Right, what else? Let's change the key, because I've been playing this on the A Zidal Classic. Because my mouth is already over hole 1, 2, and 3, and I'm switching my tongue over. My mouth is already it's already over the chord, so I'm not having to go pucker hole 1, big chord, pucker 2, chord, pucker 3. That to me that looks like acrobatics, but to someone who don't tongue block, what I'm doing looks like acrobatics. So don't matter what way you come from, if you're a beginner, you may as well start with tongue blocking, because you're a beginner anyway. You can't pucker, you can't tongue block, so start with tongue blocking. Maybe for the reasons why I'm saying, because you might want to play songs which have now that's a 2 draw, but also this rebound noise after it. So what I've got going on there is there's actually an effect that's happening in between the notes. And the reason why I'm doing that, and I am not saying someone who puckers can't do that, but I'm just doing it naturally without that much effort, because my mouth is already open and around all 3 holes. Right, that's also bending. Don't take what I'm doing with my hand as any indication as to what I'm doing with the tongue, because I'm just doing that for my benefit. That's not how you bend. See there, I'm holding the harmonica still, which means everything I'm doing is inside the mouth. But when I add more effects, it's because I start to do this, allow air to flow. Yeah, that's a 12 bar. I made a mistake there. Going back onto the 2-jaw. So there you go. Some benefits. Other benefits. I'm bending whole 3. And then I flutter whole 1 and 2. There you go, and fluttering. The other thing is lifts and pulls. Dave Barrett teaches. I was doing that when I was doing this. I'm slapping. If you can hear that crunchy, crunchy. Then it's the in between the notes. Yeah. What else? Benefits of tongue blocking. I'm partially making this video for some of the people that I come into contact with, and they want to tongue block. I am not a teacher. I'm not a professional harmonicist. I just play it, and I offer my services for free by way of friendship, buddying, whatever you want to call it. Tongue blocking. Was not taught to me by a single professional. This is how I put it to people. By me showing you something, I'm doing 3% of the work. The other 97% of the work, that's on you. Yeah. Yes, I registered for Dave Barrett's free course with a Hohner harmonica. Yes, he showed me some stuff. But then I had to then go, what's happening here? because he's got a bluesy song called Walk With Me. Excellent, great fun, right? But if you're a beginner, you're going to quickly come to the part where he then points you towards, I don't know, what people might call sort of campfire songs, or nursery rhymes sort of thing. And the reason why they're easier is because the notes are often right next to each other. If you see what I'm doing there, I'm going on to notes that are very close. If you heard any additional noises, they are what happens when you can tongue block. Yes, you can make them happen by way of puckering, but I wouldn't be able to show you that because I didn't learn that way. If you watch Jason Ritchie, it'll show you, for instance, like a lick with 3 notes in it. And if you're new to the game, you'll sort of go, oh, and you try it, and you'll go, and you'll be like, why don't mine sound like his? Because he's doing something a bit like with the first note. So he's approaching. And maybe slapping on the 4. And because he's a fast player, he might even actually be putting things in between. And that might be in between the notes, which might be in the way of... Or... And because he spent a lot of time playing slowly and building up speed. So it's something a bit like... And that's only a... And if you do that for a week and speed it up and get good at it, that's not... I don't do that so much, but I do some of the lifts and things. Yeah, like that sort of thing. Anyway, I hope this is helpful to somebody out there who is thinking, whoa, tongue blocking or puckering, what are the benefits? To me, the number one benefit, right, to me, when I was a beginner, was because I was somewhat tense, somewhat eager, sort of like, I have to learn this now, right? I was bending. I was trying to bend. When the first harmonica came through the post, I was trying to bend. And that eagerness led me to go. Every time I was playing, I was so eager. And it was so stressful. And you'd hear people talk about, relax, yawn. And they used to just do my head in. And then, so when I picked up a mentor, someone that was helping me, who's like a professional player sort of thing, he said, well, you have got tongue blocking. Dave Barrett's course. Right, so I got on it. And it was a case, I think what happens is it just made me slow right down and go, and relax. and relax. So that's the major benefit for me, is it just said stop and relax, and it made me relax, because you're working with this floppy piece of material called a tongue. When and this is why puckering can come easier, because it goes do that, do that, do that, do that, do this, do that, do that, and things can come a bit easier because we're used to going in life, and for some people, if they can meet there in the middle, then they're going to go with the tongue, or this with the tongue, or that with the tongue, and they're going to get some noises that they want to get. And then they might spend 6 months to a year learning to relax. Well, I couldn't wait, so I had to learn to relax really quickly.